Do you remember the joy that you felt when you were a child playing outside with your friends, completely walking in love? You know what I mean? Without when we were children, bro. I feel like we were the last generation. When we were children, we were really outside, bro, and we were just connecting with each other in such an organic and free way. There was so much less. Like, how do I say this? Now, when you get on the internet, everybody's opinion shoves onto you, or everybody's whatever shoves onto you, and you damn near be filled with so many other thoughts and whatever. You don't even be realizing it. That shit will leave you when you walk out. When you go into it and you walk out of it, you leave angry, or you leave negative, or you leave whatever, stressed or whatever, because everybody's on the internet. I'm so stressed out. I'm so sad. I'm so this. I'm so that. I'm so this. Blah 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 blah. Or it may not even be that. It may be like, let's say, take it like this. Okay, let's say a song drop. Some people, I'm the type of person now where I would just go listen to the song for my own opinion and do whatever I want to do with the song. Think about it. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. But that's, to me, this type of behavior is the behavior that was present when we were kids and doing what, like, just doing. You know what I mean? It was a less of a factor where, now the opposite of that would be this, or the alternative to that would be this. Another person won't listen to the song directly. Instead, they will go and listen to someone else listen to the song, and they will see what they saw about it, and they will be so impressed with the feelings and thoughts of that person that that's who they will become. So I may not like this song, but because you like this song, I'm now about to act like I like this song, and I might genuinely brainwash myself and think I like this song, or I might really like this song, but because you express that you don't like this song, now my joy at liking this song is gone. You know what I mean? This is what I'm trying to communicate. You know what I mean? So what I'm trying to say is, bro, you got to really take some time away, bro. Especially, nigga, if you feel confused. Do you understand, nigga? You understand, bro? For the past 4 years of my life, I felt like I was a whole new person, and it wasn't all good. When I first really, I'll say 5. No, it's 5. It's been 5 years, bro. Damn. 2020, yeah, 2019, it's been 6 years. 6 years, I feel like I've walked in a completely different chapter of life. And a lot of that has just been unwinding. It still feels like a lot of me is being unwound. I feel like a string that's been tangled so fucking much, and then it's slightly just getting straight. And I'm really seeing myself and really seeing blah, 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 blah. And I've been able to appreciate the different, like, growth that I've been able to experience in different aspects of my mind. For example, I don't, like, the way I even treat myself is different. I feel like I actually know how to love myself as an individual. And I learned that through failure, and I learned that through success. The way I react to both is much different. You know what I mean? I don't get on myself. I don't fucking in the world on myself anymore when I fucking fail. I just be like, okay, how do I deal with this? How do I improve? I feel like I've been in constant environments where my mind has the luxury to grow. And that's why I'm like, bro, you have to be more grateful for where you're at, bro. Because this is a privilege, bro. This world is not designed to allow your mind to grow. This world does not want you to grow, bro. You don't think that the niggas who made the internet don't understand that? You don't think the niggas who made Facebook and Instagram don't know that a lot of niggas follow after the trend? It's a trend. Literally, it's trends. Your speech, everything you do gets doctored by what you see online, bro. But what that can do is really make you eliminate who you are. You may not necessarily see who you are no more because you're too busy being impressed by what you see. You want to lose track of that, bro. You want to go back into behaviors that fulfill you and enrich you so you can see who you are. And it's not even about the fact, like, let's say you see a trend online, blah, 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 and you think it's cool. That's cool. I'm not saying, like, not everything. What I'm saying is be genuine. That's what I'm trying to express, bro. Be genuine. I want the person who walks into this and walks out of this to at least take one direction that causes you to be more genuine with who you are as an individual. You know what I'm saying? And this is, I'm gonna tell you how. I'm not gonna just give you some fake ass, oh, I want you to uplift. I'm gonna tell you how to do it, nigga. It's up to you to listen or not, bro. I'm gonna lead you to the water. It's up to you to drink it. This is how you do it. You start by really questioning yourself. For the first 2 years out of the 6 years that I just described, I was quiet as fuck. I did not speak. I didn't even know how to speak. I was staying with my grandpa in the beginning, and it was so sad, bro. I felt such a disconnect from the love that I wanted to show and my inability to express it because I just had to be quiet. We would be sitting there and he would be talking to me, and there would be times where I wanted to say things, but I just felt so weighted I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't. I just was silent. And I think he learned that because he just gave me my distance in my space for a long time. He just gave me distance, bro. That's really what I needed. He just gave me space, bro. I didn't do nothing. He let me play the game all night. I wouldn't talk. He let me do that once he saw I was actually being joyful. Because for a long time, bro, when I first got there, all I did was lay on the ground depressed. I didn't do nothing. I ate. We would eat. I would watch sports games with him just because I wanted to spend time with him. And when I wasn't doing that, I would just lay on the ground. Or I would just lay on the ground and get on a tablet or do whatever. Just lay on the ground. I was really just laying on the ground the whole time. I'm not gonna, I remember. I didn't even think to contact nobody for, like, all of my friends and shit. I didn't reconnect with them niggas for, like, I want to say, like, 6 months before I reached out. Even thought to reach out. I was surprised at how long it was for me to reach out. And that moment allowed me to understand I don't want to be a whatever person, right? So my question for you would be, what type of person do you want to be? Ask yourself that. And don't give me no fake ass astronaut. I'm not asking you, what do you want to be that the world says you have to be? We go to school and we do everything we do to become what the world says you have to be. So niggas grow up thinking they want to be astronauts. Niggas grow up they want to be this. What I'm trying to get you to understand is these are all things that when we was born were pre-established routes that they have said, this is how you will become successful. This is how you have to be. This is what niggas, when they say college is a scam, I'm not about to say college is a scam because a nigga can grow, be astronaut, be fruitful, and have love in his family. You know what I'm saying? Or have love and do whatever and enjoy life. I'm not about to be here like that, but college is designed just to keep things going in the way that things have been going. But let's say shit flopped right now. No more astronauts, no more whatevers, no more whatever. What type of person do you want to be? Let's begin with the simple shit. Do you want to be a happy person? Are you a person who always feels miserable? What are the behaviors that lead you to feeling miserable? Right? How bad do you really want to be happy or joyous? How bad do you want to be that? Right? Because let's say I'm doing something that I know that causes me to feel anger all the time, and I don't want to be an angry person, and I want to feel joy. What I need to do in that moment is sit with this thing like this and look at it and eliminate it or modify it. So let's say, for example, bro. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I used to play Apex heavy. Apex makes you stress the fuck out. I used to play ranked Apex. A ranked Apex climb is a different type of stress that no other game is able to replicate. Ever. Never. Apex was just different. I don't even understand. It's everything in the game makes it different, right? But at a certain point, peace became more valuable than the stress and anger. And the only reason I was able to tolerate the stress and anger was because in the moment I wanted to be better because I was learning a different side of myself in the game. But at a certain point, it was making me so angry that I'm like, bro, peace is more. Oh shit. I'm like, bro, peace is more valuable than this anger that I'm feeling. So I'm gonna let this game go and I dropped it and I didn't play. That is the more intelligent way of communicating what a lot of us go through. I'm not here to make myself seem different. I'm here to intelligently and accurately describe the things that we all go through. So that way, when you walk away from this, it's not as if you don't possess the tools. The only reason why I'm going to be able to speak life into you is because you already have the capability to receive the life, bro. You already have the capability to receive what I'm saying. It's like me being filled up with water and me just pouring the water into you. You thinking, oh, I got filled up with water, this, that, and you thinking it's a water. No, you have to understand that you were formed to receive these type of things and these type of thoughts. I'm just here to help you fucking realize what it is, understand it, so you can walk away in your life and then have the tools to improve. You don't need. I'm thinking the whole time, bro. It's been a long time. I was thinking the whole time what I needed was like, I thought I needed, like, how do I say this? I thought what I needed was the tools. I'm just saying like this. I needed tools. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just need the tools to approach certain situations. But because we feel like we can't do anything, we don't try. So we just want whatever it is that we need the tools to fix or make. You know what I'm saying? You need the tools. So that way when shit breaks again, you're not without the ability to fix that situation. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, two different things. A nigga who calls a plumber will have to spend much more money than a nigga who knows how to fix a sink. Oh, that's fire. That's fire. Think about it, bro. Think about it and then apply it to your mind. A nigga who has to call a plumber, if your sink breaks 3 times a year, nigga charge you $100. You just paid $300. But let's say you're a nigga who knows how to fix a sink. A wrench only costs $40. or however much a wrench costs. But that tool will serve you for the rest of your life. And I feel like as a society, we've been slowly losing the tools that we're supposed to have, and we only wait for solutions. It begins in the mind. It begins in the mind, bro. It's so bad. It is so bad. And that's what I think I've been doing for the last 6 years of my life. I've just been waiting and growing tools. But it's been mental tools, like ways to think about situations that will allow me to solve problems. That's a problem solving ability. Nothing's wrong with the tool. Hey, Belle. Actually, I'm speaking directly to you right now. I'm speaking to both of us. You need to hear this. I'm gonna tell you this. The tool is good. We just gotta learn. Now that I'm thinking about that analogy, and I'm thinking about it, bro. So now it's like, bro, let's say, okay, cool. But now let's say I do have a wrench. Sometimes fixing the sink can be challenging, especially until you get to know what it takes to fix the sink. Fixing the sink can be very challenging. Until you know what it takes to fix the sink. Until you start understanding it and it becomes like the back of your hand. And so that way when you fix the sink, you don't even feel nothing. You don't even think nothing about it, you just go do it. And you know what, bro? That's one thing I loved about growing up around my granddad. Going back to my granddad, bro. Because my granddad, bro, I thought he was the coolest nigga ever just because he seemed like he knew how to do everything, bro. Somebody car broke, he fixing a car. It was one time where the fucking, I should go visit him. I should go talk to him. The fucking plumbing issue in the house we was at the time. The plumbing issue, like, I don't even know what the problem was. I remember he was like, yeah, the problem just seems so foreign to me, but he always seemed to have a solution for everything, know how to do everything. I'm like, bro, I want to be like you, bro. And this I'm talking about my granddad, my papa on my mom's side. But now I'm thinking about my papa on my dad's side too. He was the same type of way, like both of these dudes, bro. The reason why they was like the two coolest niggas in my mind. But it was my papa, bro. My papa, he was the one who really, on my mom's side, he was the one who really impressed me because I spent more time with him. And he was always so joyous and all different types of situations. What I loved the most about him when I was a kid, bro, I think I'm damn near finna cry. What I loved the most about him when I was a kid was like, nigga, I used to be so miserable sometimes, but I would just go over there and he would just be so happy. And he would either be so happy to see me, and that's never left, bro. Even when I see him now, he'd be happy to see me. And I'd be like, dang, bro. And that's the joy. And then that nigga seemed like he knew how to do everything, bro. Going back to the plumbing thing, bro. The plumbing, it fucking, I don't know what the issue was, but I remember he was like, this. So I'm like, bro, if you really thinking about how to do this, I'm like, this really can be done. So then, you know, I'm a kid. I'm trying to think. I don't know shit about plumbing. I don't know shit about tools. I don't know nothing. I never wanted to learn. I was time to go. I just read books and did whatever I did all day. But nah, I'm like, bro, now I'm starting to think about it. So we go to like this hardware store and we doing this, and he starts talking the technical stuff to the dude. And I'm like, wait, are you gonna do this so that way you gonna bring it through here and this? And it's like, yeah. So you thinking? And I feel so good about myself. I was like, dang. So you can think about ways to like solve these problems. You know what I mean? It's just you gotta think. You know what I mean? So I started learning. I felt more encouraged to try because there was a little bit of light that worked. I felt so encouraged. And I'm bringing this moment back. I think the Holy Spirit bringing this back to me so I can remember, bro. Like, this is what it means to be a man, bro. This is what it means. Not just to be a man, because, bro, let me think about other people in my life, bro. Let me think. It's not just a man. Because there's been so many capable women I've been around that, like, it's just the gifts that be inside of people, bro. I feel like as a man, you're supposed to be like, in the times when women don't feel like they can muster that up, you're still supposed to feel like that. You're still supposed to be strong and come up with ways. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of women who I'm trying to think of examples. Let me think about my mom. Oh yeah, but my mom has done so much shit, bro. This is why, like, as I grew up, I just started giving her more grace and I stopped letting go like the childish shit that I got her over, bro. Because there's been times where my mom, I realized how strong she was. Like, now that I'm in the adult world, bro, and I understand how battered and beat that she had to have gotten, like, mentally and physically and everything and spiritually. Now I'm actually seeing how God has strengthened her through everything, bro. And I just understand she's just been tired for a long ass time. Like, she's so probably, bro, so tired that she don't even realize how tired she is. Because, like, it's a language that you speak. It's a language. It becomes an inherent thing. It digs itself into your mind so that you only know how to communicate in tired and worried ways. And now I understand. Shit, you just been trucking. She's a trucker, but my mom has gone through so much in her life. I'm not even talking about the life that I've experienced. I'm talking about in the life that I wasn't here for. In the way I was, because I was always present inside of her room. Or maybe I only was for 30 days. I don't know. Anyway, the point is, but I feel like part of me, your children are always with you. My children are with me now. They're not here yet. But anyway, she went through so much in her life to be able to have kids and to be able to teach us the things that she taught us and have an environment where we was so far removed from so many things that could hurt us. She did her best. I can respect that so much now. As a man, 100%. You were trying to be a man. And you did your best. A man in the sense where, you know, she tried to teach us the things that men should teach a boy. There are things that a man should teach a child, there are things that a woman should teach a child. And she tried to teach us both, and she did a great job. And if she couldn't teach us, she would bring us around good men who could. She was very diligent in monitoring over us and administering over us and ministering to our needs, and physically, emotionally, and spiritually. She raised us strong within the Lord, bro. My mom's a wonderful, amazing mom, bro. The best mom on the planet for real, bro. Okay. No cap. Like, actually, no cap. No gas. She did a fantastic job. Whew. So now I'm just grateful for the people that I've learned strength from. You know what I mean? And one reason I hate about it, and one thing I do hate, another thing I hate about the internet is like the victim mentality that's shared, bro. We don't imagine if everybody got on the internet and we all were dedicated to making each other better. Truly, not just I want to make you better. No, you are dedicated. It is within your being. You know what I mean? It's like, look, let's say everything you ever said to everybody. The last 1,000 comments you made in real life, there was a transcript. Everything you ever said was written on there. If I look back at the last 1,000 things you said and 900 of them were negative things to people or to yourself, let's say every thought you ever had was written out like this, and all of it was negative. And I went back and was like, look, man, don't look at it like that. Do this, and gave you positive and more positive ways. You will be like, this nigga is dedicated to making me a better individual. Imagine if everybody was this nigga, the better individual nigga, and not the person who is negative. That's where we should be here with it. That's what I'm trying to say. And right now I'm here talking to the people who are here, hoping that you become here, so that way we, as a body, can collectively go and talk to the other people that are here, so they can operate like us. You know what I mean? That's one thing we're lacking in the human experience. I feel like that's like a silent killer that people just don't realize, bro. It's like, bro, now, bro, I'll be walking past people, I'll give them fist bumps, I'll give them handshakes, I'll just say what's up. And it's like people be so wary. It's so sad how wary people are. And I'm not gonna say this like I'm just the friendliest person. I'm still learning how to communicate positivity and love to people, bro. It's a challenge. There's times when I feel like I want to show love to somebody, but I don't know how. So me not knowing how keeps me from not wanting to. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a nigga who watch somebody get bullied all the time and they want to do something, but they just either feel like they can't or whatever. You know what I mean? But you want to speak up, you want to do that. I stopped doing the behaviors and stopped thinking about ways of behaviors that made me not want to do it. I started really thinking about how do I get myself to do this. You know what I mean? How do I think about this to do this? My people perish for lack of knowledge. That's what Jesus said. My people perish for lack of knowledge. It's not even the fact that you're dying because you don't have the ability to preserve your life. You dying because you don't even know how to live, nigga. And it begins in the mind. That's why Jesus always, bro. You don't understand when he said repent. People think repentance is just, oh, I'm not gonna do this no more. It's not just that, bro. No, it is. I'm not gonna do this no more. But it's because you now have a way to think about the issue. You now have a new way to approach this problem, right? And that's what it is, bro. So it begins with how we communicate, dude. You gotta change. We all have to change. We gotta do better. Gotta do better. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say right now.